Hey guys, welcome back to more PES 6. It's raining again. Is it me or is it just always rain in these games? Like, it just... the weather conditions are just set to random, so we get like a different mixture, but it just always turns out to be rainy, doesn't it? Whatever, that's not the point today. Today, Manchester City are looking for points because they're only 2 points off relegation at the moment. Portsmouth are playing... Who are they playing? Can't think who they're playing now, but I know Charlton are playing Liverpool, but I know Portsmouth are at home as well, so it could be a tricky day. But yep, they're desperately seeking it. Yuga's going to start this one because obviously we got the cup final coming up next against Liverpool, and we need to rest the teams. So yes, we've put a weakened team out there today. So we don't want Portsmouth and Charlton complaining if we put a weakened team out here today and then we end up losing or something. But Chu Young and Saviola at front today. You know what? I didn't really want to play Chu Young, but he was on red form. May bring him off in the second half just because, really. And Amadic's got to get back, and he's not doing that so far. Yeah, so a few changes. I think I took Ono out, I put Mafior in there. And this is really bad. We have to get back to this. Should have been a goal, I think. Good shot. Alvarez there. We got Kushak in goal. Got Maldini back with Sanya and I think, Amadik. Yes, of course, as he was on form. I might take him off. Might bring him, Chu Young and Mafior off because them three may potentially play in the next game. I don't know yet, though, obviously. So Saviola, Chu Young up front here. We got Nuri Sahin on the left-hand side. We got Turan down the right, as you can see here. And yeah, I think that's it. Oh, AMF is Barnetta, I believe. And there's Turan. Ball in. Oh, that is unbelievable. I think it was Sahin with the shot there. So yeah, again, another kind of pointless game since the league is won now. Can't come any higher or lower than first. So, yep. There's Chu Young, and Sahin really needs to make the run, and he wasn't making it there. Oh, here he goes. Oh, unlucky that. Not quite the right ball in today there. Yeah. So Liverpool coming up next. And I don't know what to think about that one, to be honest. I really don't know what kind of team we're going to put out for it. Yeah, to be honest, I have the idea because all the players that I want to play are resting today. But you never know how it might turn out in terms of form and stuff. So we really need to win this game today, keep the form going and stuff like that, if we can. And that'll help us out a little. So, yeah. And this is really bad. Going to go out for a goal kick, which Kushak will take. So yeah, Karini taking a rest today. Kushak was on good form, so that was all right. And there's nothing else that I want to say. Yuga scored against Manchester City last time we played them in the reverse fixture of this one. We were, for some time, 1-0 down. And then right at the end of the game, well, actually, I think it was just into the second half. Yuga scored, and then right at the end of the game, Mutu got a winner. It wasn't the best goal you've ever seen, but it was still a goal nonetheless. He just gets the scrappy goals when you need him to, as we saw last week, to be honest, with Mutu. So yeah, and here's Yuga. He's going to put Barnetta in. That's good, but. Oh, it's Saviola's going to put it over the bar. It fell too imperfect. Needed to hit it better than that. He'd gone for like a chip shot, and that was totally wrong thing to do there. We went down very early. 1-0 down very early in the reverse fixture of this. And, oh, it's Barnetta. Ooh. Well... I think taking it round the keeper was not an option there. He did that against Middlesbrough not too long back. And there's another goal for him. Bastek was taken out. He was on red form, but of course Bastek may play the final. We don't know yet. We've got it's either Benetira or Bastek for the final. I don't know because them two are just as good as each other. I think I prefer Benetira a little bit more, but Bastek is very good. He's always got good form, and he rotates with Benatia in that area, and Barnetta is another one that can play AMF. Ono can play AMF. There's got a few players that can play AMF in this team, but Portsmouth and Charlton will be happy to know that we're winning here at Manchester City's stadium, before it became Etihad, of course, and all that. And good ball over the top to Sahin. Somebody has to run into the box. Chu Young was there, but it's over. Some of these players fighting for a place in the final next week. Whether or not they actually get there is another question. Most of them probably will. I mean, we got Maldini in there. I don't know about him. Amadik, he will be more than likely, depending on the form situation, because like Simic and company will be available. See, the players that need resting will take the rests today. And this is really, really bad. Ow! Wow, Vassell. It was too much for him. He couldn't get there in time to that, and we get away with that. You don't often see us do stupid little things like that, but we get away with that one that time. And here's Chu Young. It's Chu Young. It's Barnetta. He's going to lose the ball. And here's Zarara. And he's going to run through here. Sanya's going to try and cover it now. We haven't seen a lot of Sanya this season. Wow, what is going on? And it's our player that has been brought down ultimately. Mafio in there. What are we doing around our box today? We need to be careful. And that's 2 goals they could have had there quite easily. Oh, that was looking to be a good ball through. Mafio just controlled it enough to keep it away from danger. And here's Chu Young, and here's Saviola. If he can run past this man, which he will. It's Saviola. Saviola. Oh, what has he done? He's gone around the keeper. He's found a little bit of space. The angle was tight, but he couldn't get his foot round it. Wow, you know what? It could have been 2-2 by the end of that first half. Well, ain't that something? Ain't that something? That was quite an exciting first half, to be honest. Wonder how this one's going to go. We kick off again. We may bring some players off, actually, in a minute. I mean, because Mafia, like I say, he could be one. So I like Mafia. We don't really use him enough, to be honest, in my opinion. He's out of Turan. They're going to allow him all this space. Ah, he's not fast enough. Maybe could have passed it or something there. And that's going to run past there. Turan's going to just totally miss that man there. And Vassell. And that's a really bad header out though. Nice header out. And it's Nuri Sahin. Has he got any pace about him? No, he hasn't. Maybe develop over time though. Might get a little bit faster. For sure. Here's Mafio. He's going to go wide. It's got to be... Oh! How are they keeping this out? Oh, Mafio. Well done to him there. It was a really good run. And here's Barnetta. He's on. Oh, we're going to get a corner. Should be a second goal here soon. They're going to bring Rayner on. Barnetta in there. Oh, no good. Corner again. Barnetta swings it in. Oh, goalkeeper came for it. It's Chu Young. He's taking it a touch too far. It's going to be Sahin. Oh, unbelievable again. Sahin. And that has to... It didn't look offside. It obviously was. Sahin. He's having an unlucky game, I think. Definitely. Carney. Sunji high, and we haven't picked him up here, but Sanya will. Oh, he's kept it plain for them. That's not good. It's going to be a Manchester City goal. And that was all Sanya's fault, keeping it in. He should have just banged it clear. Unbelievable. He should have just maybe taken the corner on that, possibly, and that was the wrong thing. Clearly the wrong thing to do. Just giving it back to him. Into the box. Header. Kushak really should have done better with that. Oh dear. Back to square one in this game then. No, Portsmouth and Charlton aren't happy. Gonna make the one change. Amadik off, Skertel on. Just to rest up Amadik for these last 25 minutes of the game. Not much else we can do, I suppose. Here's our Turan. Turan's done well here. No, he almost had it. Oh, nice block out there. Oh, and here's Turan again. It's Turan, picks out Mafio. It's got to be the header. Chu Young misses an open net. Mafio has been bombing in there today. He's been excellent. It's a shame he ain't got a goal. I think he deserves one. Got that one against West Ham. I think that was the last one he got, that one against West Ham. Quite a few months ago now. It was a good goal as well, that one. And this could be really bad. He's running through! Ooh. It's still not cleared. Still not cleared. Now it is. Oh, this is bad. This is actually bad. I don't want to use any of my subs really here. Bad again. There's Reina. Oh, this is bad. Mafio's not in there. Come on, definitely not playing like ourselves today. Over the bar. I think that was that off? No, I thought it was offside for a second there. Thought the whistle had gone, but it was just out of play. There's a Turan. Keep losing the ball in them sort of areas. It's not good. Good ball out wide though. Here's Chu Young. Can he skip past any of these? Here's Mafio. Good save. No rebound. Right at the end of this game. But to be honest, I don't really want to use any more subs because I don't want to play players that I'm planning on playing in the next game. So we're there. There's Dikov. Back out. Oh, this is really good. It's Saviola. Saviola. Oh, he's tried to take it round him. Oh, it really isn't our day today. Really not. Just everything we've tried just hasn't worked, really, has it? Here's Chu Young again. It's Chu Young. It's Chu Young. Ah, oh, and again, nobody for the rebound. Oh, there's going to be a free kick here. It's last free kick of the game. Mafio's going to take it. It's Mafio. Oh, it looked good. For a moment, anyway. And that's going to be full time. Is it not? One last chance. Nah, going to be a 1-1. We should have won that. We should have won that, honestly. But you know what? We've got other priorities this season. We're still unbeaten. That's a thing. But I think we should have done better. Yeah, I mean, it had to be Mafio. I mean, he was playing in a DMF area. He was playing in the DMF area that is a little bit further forward than where Yuga is. he was the man of the match today for me. Yeah, Barnett got that goal, but still. I thought Nuri Sahin was very unlucky today. These two up front, I mean, Chu Young was the better one. Saviola barely saw him at all. Very unlucky. I think Kushak should have done better with a shot that led to the goal, but it's too little, too late now. But yeah, 7.0 for Mefio. So, fixture 26 results to start off. Newcastle and Fulham drew 1-1. Tottenham have gone to Villa Park and won 2-0. Charlton have lost to Liverpool 1-0. Manchester United have beaten Bolton just by the 1 goal. Blackburn have beaten Middlesbrough 4-2. What a game there. Portsmouth pick up a point against West Ham there. So really, they really could have done with us to have beaten Manchester City, and they would have been just 1 point off safety. And finally, to end off the Arsenal have lost at home to Chelsea at 1-0. Table is like this then, our second draw. So Arsenal and Manchester City have been the two teams to have stopped us winning this season. But yeah, no changes in that top half actually right there. So I'll just move down to the bottom. Yeah, you see, I mean, Manchester City have also got the goal difference over the other two. So, yeah, I mean, at this point, I would say Bolton are just about safe there. I mean, I think Middlesbrough and above are definitely fine, in my opinion. But still, it's all to play for. So, guys, it's Cup final weekend in the game. So, we're going to have a quick look at how some of the other teams have done and who is playing who. So, I guess we'll check out the results of these sort of in the next episode at the end of it. But yeah, so it's Barcelona-Valencia over here. They have beaten Sevilla, Villarreal, and Atletico Madrid, so they've done pretty well there to get there. Madrid went out against Athletic Club there, which is something. Athletic Club. Valencia to reach the final, beating Mallorca 7-1. Then they've beaten Athletic Club, and then they've beaten Real Betis for that final. Bundesliga, we got Dortmund against Borussia Mönchengladbach, so that could be an interesting one. How have Bayern done? They've beaten Wolfsburg in the first round, but then gone out against Stuttgart. So Mönchengladbach have beaten Werder Bremen, Nuremberg, and then Stuttgart after, whoa, look at that, 4-4, extra time and all that. Dortmund have beaten Cottbus, they've beaten Leverkusen, and they've beaten Frankfurt to reach that final. League 4, which is like the miscellaneous league, we got AC Milan against Monaco in that final. Could be an interesting one, that. AC Milan have beaten Inter in round 1. Monaco have beaten Paris, so they've both beaten like another team from their own country, both in that first round. Monaco have then beaten Galatasaray in extra time in the quarters, and then Eindhoven, whereas AC Milan have beaten Olympiacos and Juventus to reach that final. Champions League final, guys, is going to be Chelsea versus Real Madrid. I told you Chelsea were doing pretty good. They've beaten Bayern Munich in the route to that final. They've also beaten AC Milan. Only the 1 goal over 2 games there. Wow. Real Madrid have beaten Roma 5-2. Then they've beaten Inter 3-2 to face Chelsea there. So good luck to Madrid from me, you know. So all the stuff we've had to put up with Chelsea this season. Finally, the UEFA Cup is going to be Barcelona and Stuttgart. So Barcelona have reached 2 finals this season. Interesting stuff. Stuttgart, they did pretty well, didn't they, in the other cup there. What else has gone on here? So we've had Fulham against Schalke. Fulham got through against Schalke. They went out against Barca 5-1. Barca have knocked out Manchester United 5-2. Anything else? PSV, Dortmund, Hamburg against Newcastle. Newcastle went through, but then were knocked out by Stuttgart. We got Stuttgart's route to the final. They've beaten Villarreal. They beat Liverpool in the semis. It's gone all wrong for Liverpool at the end, hasn't it? Galatasaray gone out against Betis, and Liverpool beating Arsenal 7-5 overall there. Wow. 4-3 and then 3-2 there. And then they're beating Betis. So, yeah. But finally, guys, it's us against Liverpool in the final. Our route to the final was Charlton, West Ham, Chelsea. Liverpool's was Newcastle, Bolton, and then Portsmouth. That's going to be the final, guys. So I will see you next time. What is going to happen at Wembley? We'll find out then. Please do comment, rate, subscribe, and share as always. See you guys next time at Wembley for a cup final. Let's bring it home. See you then.